in the brigade has been fantastic. I really like the both of them. Obviously, just one piece. The passion that they put in making things better for our fire service soldiers and making sure that the Army was treating them right as they came in. That was amazing. That was great work. That was work they didn't have to do. They did that because of their passion for people and for their job. So I just want to thank you for the thought. I hope you come back here as the Command Sergeant Major, maybe in like 33 months, something like that. Would that be okay? All right. So I expect great things from First Sergeant Lowe here in the future. And I'm super excited to do this. And Captain Hall, so unfortunately, Leslie's going to leave the Army. Unfortunately for us, I know maybe you're excited for the future. I hope you all should be great in your future. But again, awesome work here for the brigade and complete commitment to the soldiers and the mission here. And I really hope that this becomes a your side hustle. She's the first person I've ever met that actually makes money on YouTube, which is, my son's watching all the time, and I was wondering how many people became millionaires. I guess it's possible. Not even someone in real life that's able to do something. I hope the future is bright as this is. We're sad to meet you in the Army family, but thank you for the work.
Attention to orders. The Meritorious Service Medal has been awarded to First Sergeant Leah N. Lowe for exceptional meritorious service while serving as a First Sergeant. First Sergeant Lowe's hard work, dedication to duty, professionalism, and selfless service greatly contributed to the successful accomplishment of the unit's mission. Her actions are in keeping with the fine traditions of military service and reflect esteemed credit upon herself, headquarters company, 30th Adjutant General Reception Battalion, the 194th Armored Brigade, the Maneuver Center of Excellence, in the United States Army. Signed, Patrick J. Donahoe, Major General, USA Command. The Meritorious Service Medal has been awarded to Captain Leslie L. Hall for exceptional meritorious service while serving as the company commander for headquarters company. Captain Hall's hard work, dedication to duty, professionalism, and selfless service greatly contributed to the successful accomplishment of the unit's mission. Her actions are in keeping with the finest traditions of military service and reflect esteemed credit upon her, headquarters and headquarters company, 30th Adjutant General Reception Battalion, the 194th Armored Brigade, the Maneuver Center of Excellence, in the United States Army. Signed, Patrick J. Donahoe, Major General, USA Command.
All right, rest.
Good morning, Colonel Rosenstraw, Command Sergeant Major Moyes, Lieutenant Colonel Bavetta, Command Sergeant Major Green, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the headquarters and headquarters company, 30th Adjutant General Reception Battalion, Joint Change of Command and Change of Responsibility Ceremony. Today, Captain Leslie Hall will relinquish command to Captain Benjamin Owen. First Sergeant Command Lowe will relinquish responsibility for First Sergeant Corey County. Their biographies can be found in today's program. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to the invocation given by the Chaplain Burial and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem.
Let us pray and ask these things in your holy name. Amen.
Company, let's sing, come! Parade, rest.
Please be seated. At this time, Joe Napier will present a bouquet of red roses to Captain Hall's mother, Mrs. Britta Stevens, and a coin to Captain Hall's father, Johnny Cannon. The gift is being presented to First Army Royal Husband, Command Sergeant Major Retired, Gary Sherman. These are tokens of our appreciation for their sacrifice, significant contributions to the command, headquarters, and headquarters company. At this time, Joe Martin will present a bouquet of yellow roses to Captain Owen's wife, Mrs. Malaya Owen. A bouquet of yellow roses will also be presented to First Army Newbie's wife, Shannon, and a battalion token and his son, Reed, to welcome them to headquarters and headquarters company family. The mission of headquarters and headquarters company is to support the battalion and staff while receiving, processing, and shipping prior service soldiers to their specified training. Additionally, providing superior family and soldier care for our cadre, while maintaining oversight of their growth and professional development. The transfer of the company guidelines is significant in many ways. The history, traditions, and accomplishments of headquarters company are embodied in it. With the transfer, unit's legacy is passed as a building block for future performance and achievement. Historically, the flag or colors of a unit served as a point around which the soldiers of the organization rally as they move forward into battle. Colors have traditionally been at the side of the commander and were carried forward even when the commander fell to combat. The custodian of the colors is the first sergeant, who is a senior enlisted soldier in the unit, the principal advisor to the commander. All others may perish, but the colors live on. With the transfer of the guidon here today, both the transfer of command and responsibility for the accomplishment of headquarters company's mission and the welfare of the troops. The guidon bearer for today's ceremony is Drill Sergeant Ali. The senior NCO of the organization is traditionally responsible for the maintenance and care of the colors, and so Sergeant First Class Maddox passes the unit guidon to the outgoing First Sergeant Lowe. First Sergeant Lowe then passes the unit guidon to the outgoing commander, Captain Hall, for the last time, signifying the unit's appreciation for her leadership and guidance. Captain Hall passes the company guidon to Lieutenant Colonel Rivera, signifying the relinquishing of her command and gratitude for the opportunity to lead the soldiers of headquarters company. Lieutenant Colonel Rivera passes the guidon to the incoming commander, Captain Owen, entrusting him with the confidence in the leaders and soldiers of the organization. By the authority of paragraph 2-RSC, Army Regulation 600-20, the undersigned assumes command of headquarters company, 30th Adjutant General Reception Battalion, 194th Armored Brigade, effective 4 May 2022, signed Benjamin M. Owen, Captain, Adjutant General, Commanding. Captain Owen passes the guidon to First Army Navy, entrusting him with the health, morale, welfare, and training of the company. By the authority of paragraph 2-18, Army Regulation 600-20, First Sergeant Newby is hereby appointed as the First Sergeant of Headquarters and Headquarters Company, 30th Adjutant General Reception Battalion, 194th Armored Brigade, effective 4 May 2022, signed Frederick J. Guevara, Lieutenant Colonel, Adjutant General, Commanding. First Sergeant Newby passes the guidon back to the Sergeant First Class Manager.
Center face. About face. Parade, rest.
Ladies and gentlemen, Commander of 30th Adjutant General Reception Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel Frederick J. Guevara.
Good morning, Colonel Rosenstraub, Command Sergeant Major Noyes, friends and family of Headquarters Company, 30th Adjutant General Reception Battalion. Thank you for attending the change of command ceremony between Captain Leslie Hall and Captain Ben Owens, and the change of responsibility between First Sergeant Camille Lowe and First Sergeant Courtney Newton. I'd like to personally thank the family members here in attendance or those who are witnessing the ceremony through streaming platforms. Your attendance and support is a driving force for your soldiers. The Army's pairing of a company command team is unique. It's a unique relationship that I think the Army's got right. It's a pairing that is bound to make both the company commander and the First Armed grow as leaders and as people. It's one of those relationships that when it works, it benefits all those under that command team. And the pairing of First Armed Lowe and Captain Hall worked. They were a company command team that brought their individual leadership qualities to the table and made it successful. They faced their share of challenges of being a headquarters company that processes prior service soldiers for OSIT training in a COVID environment. Regardless of the conditions, they created an inclusive command climate that supported the entire processing cadre and battalion staff. They communicated well and ensured that all soldiers were taken care of. Their technique of sending countless calendar invites to ensure you showed up for mandatory training or ensured you stayed on top of your medical and administrative readiness has been proven to be a successful technique. Believe me, Command Sergeant Major Green and I were not exempt from those calendar invites. Your team kept our team straight. A specific challenge that First Sergeant Lowe and Captain Hall faced and overcame was the amount of time prior service soldiers spent at 30th AG before they were inserted into training. For those that don't know, typically when a prior service soldier arrives at 30th AG, they arrive with no determination where they should be inserted into training. Are they a day zero start or are they an AIT portion training only? What HAC ends up doing is working with the use direct liaisons and making that determination. Processing the soldier and quickly then getting them on a ship for day zero training or insert into AIT. Making the determination where the soldier needed to be inserted was the easy part. The challenge was finding a slot for that soldier. In the past, since there were no specific prior service slots in the class, HAC was forced to hang on to prior service soldiers for weeks to months. The outcome of this challenge was getting an MCO policy letter signed that mandates when a prior service soldier has completed their processing, they are quickly received by the training brigade and inserted into training. They no longer wait at 30th AG until a spot opens up for them. The prior service soldiers is at their training brigade within 7 to 10 days after their arrival at 30th AG. And this was all done by First Sergeant Lowe and Captain Hall leading the charge to continue to take care of their soldiers. Leslie, I want to thank you for your service to our great nation and thank you for caring for all soldiers in HAC. I have no doubt that you will continue to be a successful person and carry everything that you've learned as a successful Army leader to your next endeavor. If there's anything you need, please do not hesitate to ask. First Sergeant Lowe, I fully expect that I'll be seeing your name on a CSL Select list and the next change of responsibility you're involved in is your own as you assume responsibility of the Command Sergeant Major position. Maybe as like Colonel Rosestraw said, maybe the next 30th Adjutant General Section Command Sergeant Major. This is a ceremony that welcomes new command. This is the ceremony that the new command team of First Armed Newton and Captain Owens welcomes. Captain Ben Owen and his family join us from the Atlanta Recruiting Battalion. He is a proven Army leader that will continue his successful Army career here at 30th AG. First Sergeant Courtney Newton and his family join us from 21st Theater Sustainment Command. He is also a proven leader that has already picked up where First Sergeant Lowe has left off. I look forward to this opportunity to work with this new command team and witness the continued care of all HHC soldiers. I have no doubt that this new pairing of the command team will continue to prove that the Army continues to get this relationship right. Again, thank you all for being here. Battle hard, meeting the challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, the outgoing First Sergeant of Headquarters and Headquarters Company, 30th Adjutant General Section Battalion, First Sergeant Command in love.
Good morning, distinguished guests, command teams, family, and friends, and soldiers. Thank you for attending today's ceremony. Today marks a day of change and new beginnings. Thank you to my Lord and Savior for His grace and mercy and for guiding me over the last 24 months. Colonel Rosenstraw, Command Sergeant Major Noyes, Lieutenant Colonel Gavada, and Command Sergeant Major Green. Thank you for entrusting me with headquarters and headquarters company. It has been an honor. The mentorship that I have received over the last 24 months, of past and present command leadership, has been nothing but amazing. My better half, thank you for the love. Thank you for the love, support, the long talks, and reeling me back in when I needed it. You have been my support system for the last 6 years, and I cannot wait to continue this journey with you. My mom, you ensure to instill in me the drive, the motivation, and determination, letting me know that I can do anything that I set my mind to. Thank you for the continued love and support over the last 20 years, and we are still going. A lot of soldiers ask me how. How did I do it as a single parent for this long? And all I can say is you. You have been a short and long-term family care plan, the only person on the CDC pickup list. And the biggest thing, you uprooted yourself 20 years ago to ensure that I would never have to worry about my son while I was going on redeployments, countless duties, TDY trips, and long hours while serving as a drill sergeant. And I never had to worry. You've been there for all the highs and the lows within my career. Every step, you encourage me. You are my best friend, and I couldn't thank you enough. My son, who is currently serving, I never would have imagined that you would become my brother in arms. I hope that my accomplishments allow you to see that you can do anything as long as you have the determination and motivation. Thank you for being resilient and understanding. There are many leaders that I can name individually, but to accomplish them all, I want to say thank you. Thank you to all the officers, NCOs, and soldiers, past and present. These last 24 months was all about giving back to you. Whether you continue your military career or embark on life outside the military, I am extremely proud of each and every one of you. To all the soldiers and NCOs, you all have so much potential, and I cannot wait to see where you all go from here. Being in trade-off, sometimes we can get complacent, but where you are in your careers, it is definitely not the time to. Every school, every board was for the betterment of the Army, representing the organization, and special emphasis on you. Continue to be competitive, experts of your craft, and do not doubt yourself. I will miss the red couch talks, the laughs, the farewells, and just making memories. I have learned something from each and every one of you, and I truly thank you. To the civilians, now I could not leave you all out. I have learned so much from you all. You all have so much knowledge to give, and I am excited that I was able to grasp some of it during my time. Some may think you cannot learn new things, but you definitely can. Please continue to be that continuity and pour into the leaders and soldiers within the battalion. Captain Hall, my battle buddy and commander, thank you for providing me the room to grow and shape the soldiers within the company. During this time, I have not only seen the growth in myself, but also in you. The way we work, it just works. I know the things that you are about to embark on are going to be amazing, and I cannot wait to see. Remember, this was only a stepping stone for what's to come. It was an honor to serve with you, and you will truly be missed. My battle buddies, the first sergeants, thank you for your friendships and the support that you have given the Headhunter team. I have gained some lifelong brothers and sisters. Understand that this position is no longer about you. It is about teaching, coaching, and mentoring the soldiers, NCOs, and officers under your care. Have fun, learn from your soldiers, mentor your officers, and focus on the position you're in right now. And I promise you, it will pay off in the end. Lieutenant Colonel Gavada, Colonel Pruitt, and Command Sergeant Major Green. Thank you. Thank you for accepting me, trusting me, allowing me to be true to who I am, the support, the hard talks, the prayers, and the list can go on. Some of your leadership traits I will definitely place in my toolkit, but as I continue moving on in my career, I will never forget dignity and respect. Right and forward, don't have an emotional response, take a step back, and always soldier care all the way through. Now it is time to move on. First, our newbie, the soldiers and leaders of Headquarters and Headquarters Company are ready for a new chapter in their development. I know you will guide them in their ongoing journey of excellence, have fun, and enjoy every moment with this amazing company. Battle hard, meeting a challenge, wreak havoc, Headhunters 7, signing off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the outgoing commander of Headquarters and Headquarters Company, 30th Edmonton General Reception Battalion, Captain Leslie L. Hall.
Colonel Rosenstraub and Command Sergeant Major Noyes, Lieutenant Colonel Bovada and Command Sergeant Major Green, fellow command teams, battalion staff, civilian counterparts, Centurion family, and loved ones, thank you for coming. Some of you may or may not know, but I've had the privilege of assuming command of Headquarters Company at the very start of the pandemic. Yes, 25 months of wearing masks, disinfecting constantly, conducting yellow face training, administering COVID tests, getting vaccinated, and so much more. But as you know, the Army keeps rolling along, especially in 30th AG Reception Battalion, as our mission of receiving, processing, and shipping the Army's most important asset, its people, never stops. With that said, I'm extremely grateful for your support and presence here today, both virtually and in person. This ceremony isn't just about relinquishing my command, but also about expressing gratitude and appreciation to those who have supported me, not only in command, but also throughout my 8 years of service as it sets the fundament in the next few weeks. With that in mind, there are 4 groups I would like to thank today. Firstly, the brigade, battalion, and fellow command teams, past and present. To the brigade command teams, thank you for entrusting me to take care of the best company in the world. I am truly honored to have received the privilege. To the battalion command teams, Lieutenant Colonel Bovada, Lieutenant Colonel Pruitt, Lieutenant Colonel Hammond, and Command Sergeant Major Green, your coaching and development have truly helped shape my experience at 30th AG Reception Battalion and myself as a professional. The tools you all have provided me will continue to guide my decisions, and I look forward to taking all I've learned with me to my next endeavor. To my fellow command teams, the most resilient and inspirational group of senior leaders that I have worked with, thank you for your support and camaraderie. It was always great knowing that as a team, we were in this together. To Martine and Asia, thanks for the companionship and sisterhood that you both have blessed me with. I appreciate knowing I had you both to lean on whenever I needed, and I will continue to leverage that in our continued friendships outside of command. Secondly, my cadre, the staff, processing section, and civilian counterparts. Being a headhunter has truly been a blast, and you all's loyalty and professionalism made my time as your commander very special and fulfilling. The NCOs and officers in the Headhunters Company are some of the best, brightest, and finest leaders I have met in my career, and I'm extremely proud to have gotten the opportunity to lead and coach you. You all may not have realized, but coming to work with people I consider family every day has been the most fulfilling part of my journey. So when I say once a headhunter, always a headhunter, I mean just that. With that, remember to take care of yourselves first. Check on each other, treat everyone with dignity and respect, and love one another. Thirdly, the First Sergeant Lowe, because there is no one like her. Upon your arrival, you came in swinging with a smile on your face, as well as your boots and running shoes laced. Immediately making your way around the AO to each section, agency, and company determined to understand their functions as well as their contributions to the mission. From the start of the pandemic, after workout phone calls, early morning workout, team meetings, to FBRC details, and our first and probably only full prior service shift, and finally a change in the MCO prior service integration policy, our bond as a command team continued to grow strong and more impactful. At times where I felt overwhelmed, your diligence, advice, dedication, and yes, even your humor helped guide me in making some of the easiest and toughest decisions in my career. But I couldn't be more grateful for your guidance and commitment while taking responsibility of HAC. I know your passion for taking care of soldiers will continue to result in success. After 2 years, we were able to learn and grow together, and I look forward to our continued friendship. I'm truly honored to have served alongside you. Lastly, my loved ones. You all have truly been the foundation that grounds me, and I am blessed to have each one of you in my life. To my parents, siblings, friends, and GIVE Army, my virtual support network, thank you for continuing to remind and encourage me to be the best and most authentic version of myself no matter what. I appreciate you all for affirming my capabilities and constantly lifting me up, especially during tough times. I'm forever grateful for your patience, love, and support. To my love, LaRon, although you didn't understand the Army life, especially the jargon, words cannot express how much I appreciated your desire to learn about it all. From calling to check in around lunch to spending the workday with me in the office, your willingness to integrate into this Army life with me means more than you know. Thank you for being my rock and traveling this journey with me. In closing, Captain Owen and First Sergeant Newby have an outstanding company with impeccable leadership, and I'm confident you will take this unit, its leaders, and their families to even greater heights, continuing the Headhunter legacy. With this chapter of my Army career while this chapter of my Army career is closing, I'm honored to have served alongside and learned from some of the Army's best leaders. I cannot wait to see what the future holds. Battle hard, meeting the challenge, wreak havoc, Headhunters 6 signing off today.
And there's so many different things and situations as far as insert day zeros, OCS, 91 alphas. It's a lot. You have to be dialed in. So it's made me a much better senior in this Armed Forces class. So on behalf of both of you, I really I appreciate what you guys have done for me. And I know that each one of them want to say something. There's a lot more that would be here, but of course, as the Army goes along, they get filtered away. So I know the drill sergeant here and Martin and Ali will say something.
I'm black.
Next.
The processors and the drill sergeant, we want to thank you for your mentorship and guidance from the drilling past our Headhunters company 38 status.
Sure, yeah. First Sergeant, Captain Cole. I don't know, my very first day, setting the impression from where I was coming. Learned a lot since being here. Both the growth personally and professionally has been astronomical. Being able to have authentic, sincere leadership where we trust one another and speak on things to become better as a person and as a professional. I've learned a lot about what it means to be a professional, not so much on the surface anymore, but with greater depth. And it was like a new speech first time, the Red Couch Talks. A lot of that helped pull me out from where I was coming out of initially, and understanding the Army and my life as a whole in a much more depth. Thank you all for everything you've been doing.
My turn. So to be honest, everything is already said, and you said it in your speech. The only thing I can say is when you are a leader, you are in a position to lead. There are so many cues for you to see if you are doing a good job or not. And one of those things, when I came to HAC, I came here to help from 215. And then I ended up asking to stay. it wasn't only me, so many people were willing to come work for you. So obviously you know that there's a difference that you were making that other leaders are not doing. That's why we were willing to be with you every day as a family. Sometimes we cry when we go home because we miss you so much, and you did today too. So yeah, looking forward to see you again somewhere to be my song major. And you, man, I'm looking forward to see you again in the future when I retire too. My plan is to retire. So hopefully you'll be somewhere I'm willing to come stay with you. Other than that, everything is already set, and I wish you good luck, and hopefully we'll see you again. Thank you so much.
I'm not trying to cry. I love y'all. I love y'all. And I thank y'all for the mentorship because it means so much to me having that female leadership and spending time. So thank y'all for that.
All right, sign black.
Come on, sign
It's hilarious, but I just want to say thank you, ma'am. Start ma'am first. Thanks for all the saves. You already know. Thanks for all the saves, all the talks, being there, being a leader for me. Sometimes you took the rank off and you talked to me, and we had to stop. I just say thank you, and thank you for helping develop a plan for transition, because I'm just behind you, and I'm not stopping. So, but thank you, man. Thank you for all the times. My first time, so by far hands down the best first time I had ever had. Talks, after hours, breakdowns. You probably one of the few that actually saw me like cry. So like my deepest downs. I want to say thank you because you uplifted me to still be here. Everybody knows last year was a long year for me. You guys, first few faces that I saw when I woke up. So I want to say thank you. First time, this will not be the last time. You're going to keep talking.
I know.
So don't change the number. Call, be my opposition. Thank you. I'm from my heart. Thank you for me, my son, for my wife. Truly.
Anybody else?
I'll say
You know how much I feel about y'all. You know, working hand in hand, it was more than just a work relationship between Youth Rec Liaison and HAC. It was like we were family. We know that we could depend on each other to help each other out. Whatever adversity, what was going on, we had it together as a team, as a family. I wish you all the best of luck. Like I told you, Captain Hart, follow, let God lead you, and He will never steer you wrong. First trying to always continue to keep God in your life as well. And I know that you all will blossom in whatever you do, whatever you do with our Majors Academy, whatever that's going on, what's going to be with your next chapter in your life. It's going to be positive and all that. And I just want to let you all know that even though you're not here, I'm still here. And every time you all need anything, do not hesitate to reach out to me. And I'm here. And I just want to let y'all know that. I appreciate you, and I love you guys. Thank you.
Okay, so, all right. I'm not gonna get into the weeds because I done cried all last night, this morning during the speech and everything, and I can't do it no more. Okay, but this is for you, first sign on behalf of HAC, the NCOs, the civilians, on behalf of everybody who you have helped prior service, the brigades who we've shipped to, all of that. This is for you, and for this being, you know, an outstanding NCO and first signer. Okay, so it reads, presented in appreciation to first signer Camille Lowe, 10 April 20 to 10 May 22, from the Headhunters and Headhunters Company, 30th Adjunct General Reception Battalion. Your commitment, diligence, and love for this unit, and most importantly, its soldiers, are true testaments to the Headhunters' continued success during your tenure. Thank you for your mentorship, professionalism, and leadership as the NJC First Sergeant. Wreak havoc.
Rolling future, man.
What I present to you today is just a snapshot of the last 8 years. It has been a pleasure. We will definitely keep in touch, and I know the soldiers really do appreciate everything that you have done and that we have done as a command team. So, on behalf of the soldiers, NCOs, and civilians of headquarters and headquarters company, we would like to present to you your plaque. Of course, it has Headhunter 6 at the top, but it reads, Captain Leslie Hall, for appreciation to your dedication to duty, professionalism, and commitment to excellence while serving as the company commander for headquarters and headquarters company, 9 April 2020 to 4 May 2022, wreak havoc.